Long ago, in the farthest reaches of the galaxy, beyond the known stars, there was a moon named Zarnak 7. It was an icy, desolate world, untouched by the warmth of suns. Few ever ventured there, for the moon was known in whispers, passed along by travelers, as a place of ancient secrets. They said it held the echoes of a forgotten race, the Zarnak, beings who were as old as time itself and as strange as the cosmos they once roamed. The legends of Zarnak 7 were many, but one tale stood out, one that spoke of a frozen tomb beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered by those brave or foolish enough to seek it. It was the crew of the Orion's Blade, a group of space miners, who first stumbled upon the frozen secret of Zarnak 7. They had come to the moon to gather precious metals, rare elements that could only be found in the deepest ice. But as they dug, they uncovered something far more valuable, an alien body encased in crystal-clear ice, lying perfectly still, as though it had been waiting for them. Captain Isla, a woman with eyes as sharp as a comet's tail, was the first to see it. She ordered the miners to clear the ice carefully. "We don't know what this is," she warned, her voice steady but filled with wonder. "But we can't leave it here." The creature was unlike anything they had ever seen, tall, with smooth, translucent skin that shimmered like the surface of a distant lake, its features both alien and familiar. There were no eyes, no mouth, only an intricate pattern of markings that seemed to pulse faintly under the frozen surface. "We should report this to the council," said Dr. Covey, the ship's scientist, his hands trembling as he examined the frozen form. This could be the discovery of a lifetime. But before they could make any decision, something happened. The ice, which had been solid for centuries, began to crack. The sound was like thunder echoing through the quiet of space, breaking the silence of Zarnak 7. The miners jumped back in fear. Then, as if woken from an eternal slumber, the creature's chest began to rise and fall. Slowly at first, then with greater force, as if its heart had started beating again. "Impossible," Dr. Covey gasped, eyes wide with disbelief. It was dead. It was dead. But it wasn't dead anymore. The body's fingers twitched, the arms moved, and a breath, slow but steady, escaped its chest. The creature was alive. The miners stood frozen, unable to speak, as the creature's icy prison melted away. It sat up, stretching its long limbs, its body making a low humming sound that seemed to reverberate through the ground. Captain Isla took a step forward, her hand reaching for her blaster, but her voice remained calm. "Who are you?" she asked, though she knew the answer wasn't likely to be anything they could understand. The creature blinked, though it had no eyes. And in that moment, the air around them seemed to grow colder, as though the very essence of Zarnak 7 was shifting. The sky, a dark canvas of stars, seemed to pulse with energy. Then, with a voice that was both distant and deep, as though it came from the very heart of the cosmos itself, it spoke. We're not dead. Not in the way you understand death." The miners recoiled. Their breaths caught in their throats, and a chill swept over them, colder than the moon itself. Dr. Covey scribbled frantically in his journal, but he too was transfixed by the creature's presence. Where are you from?" Captain Isla managed to ask, her voice barely a whisper. The creature, still trembling with the cold of centuries, slowly rose to its feet, towering above them. It spoke again, but its words seemed to come from all directions at once, surrounding them with an eerie sense of mystery. "We are of the ancient stars," it said. "We came from a place where time and space are not what you think. We have slept for eons, waiting. But now, you have awakened us. What do you want?" Captain Isla demanded, though her heart raced with a mix of fear and awe. The creature paused. "We seek the forgotten things. The things lost to time. But the stars are shifting. There is a great danger." The words felt like a prophecy, a warning carried on the cosmic winds. The miners exchanged nervous glances. Something was wrong. The air around them felt charged, alive with the weight of ancient knowledge, as though the entire galaxy had just shifted in its place. The creature took a step forward, its icy form shimmering in the dim light. "You have come here, to this place of slumber," it said. "But you must understand, they are still watching. And they do not forget." The crew members huddled together, their minds racing with thoughts of what this could mean. Who were they? And why had the creature spoken of being watched? What ancient power was tied to the frozen being before them? In the quiet that followed, the creature lowered its head, almost as if in mourning. "There is more you do not know. The story is not over, not yet. You have only heard the beginning." And as the creature stood, motionless, the miners could not shake the feeling that something far greater than they had imagined was unfolding around them. They weren't just miners anymore, they were part of something much, much bigger. For in the depths of space, among the ruins of long-forgotten worlds, the tale of Zarnak 7 was just beginning to unfold.